Hello again. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about to-do lists today. I've been working with a lot of students lately who are trying to make themselves schedules and make themselves lists of things they need to do in this new world of all online learning, in our continuous learning. So I wanted to show you what I use for my to-do lists. So I'm just going to go up here to my waffle. And if I haven't talked about this before, this is your Google Waffle where you can find all of your apps. And we are looking for something called Keep. It has a really cute little white and yellow light bulb. Another way you can look this up is by going to keep.google.com. So everybody actually has Keep attached to their Google account, but it's an app that's free that you can also get on your phone because it all syncs up together. So Google Keep is basically like your average sticky notes that you might have on your desktop, except it's not average. You can share these notes with other people, you can change colors, you can put reminders in, you can label things. So I'm just going to start by showing you making my first note. My first one is going to be just groceries. Maybe I need to go grocery shopping. So I'm just going to have this note always, and I'm going to start making a list. So I'm going to show tick boxes, and I'm going to start listing things: milk, apples, cheese, etc. And now I'm thinking, you know what? I don't have time to go grocery shopping. I'm going to ask someone else in my family to do it. So if I want to do that, there is a nice little person plus button here. I can add a collaborator to my list. I have a family group here that I could do. I could just start typing in a name of someone that I want to add it to. And then let's do that. Save. And now this person has been added to my list. So when they go on their Google Keep, they're going to see my up-to-date grocery list. I can always refresh to make sure that everything gets saved, and then that list just pops over to the side. I could also change the color of this using my little color palette. Maybe I want it to be green or teal. I can add an image. I can even paste a link in here. Maybe there's a really particular thing I want them to get. Maybe it's something from Michaels that has to do with making cupcakes. I can actually paste a link in there. So let's go michaels.ca. Oh, michaels.ca. There we go. There's the Michaels website. Let's say I found the product and I wanted to just paste that link in. I've done that now. And then I'm just going to go to the next item. Maybe I need butter. And there we go. You can see that that link has now been activated at the bottom. So even this other person that I've added to the list looks at it. They're going to be able to click on that link and know exactly what I want. So another way that this could be really helpful is you could make a to-do list with your group. Maybe you have some group work you need to do. You can say social studies group, and you can make a to-do list on here. So again, you can show tick boxes, and you can say Christina, and you can actually tab in. So maybe Christina's job is to make slides. And then I can just nudge this in so that's on Christina's list. And then my list keeps going for me. And then I can nudge it back out, and maybe someone named Tom has the next list and he needs to call stores. And we're just going to nudge Tom's in. So as you tick things off on here, let's say that this note has been shared with me and I've finished my slides. I click tick and it goes into the completed items area. So you don't actually lose it. You can still see what you've completed, which is satisfying and convenient in case you didn't actually finish it and you need to untick it. So we can untick that item and it will pop right back in there. So that's part of what you can do with the list. You can also leave a note with a drawing if you're using it on your phone. Just draw a heart there, sure, and then go back. And now that picture is saved on my notes. Maybe I wanted to share it with someone. I can also just do a new note with an image, and I can upload an image from my computer. Maybe this. I can title it, new banner, close. That image ends up. And look, I've got this little kind of like a bulletin board online that is constantly syncing with my phone and my Google Drive so that I know what I need to do all the time. You can also leave voice notes on here when you are on your phone. So you can leave yourself reminders that way. And you can have a little reminder area as well, which is where you can actually add a time in. So that's a really great way to do it. And you can actually label your notes with different themes. Maybe you want to have a social studies label and any other type of label. That's another great way to do it. And let's say maybe you're done with this and you're done with this, but you're not sure if you're going to need it later. You can archive it and get it out of the way so that you don't need to have it there anymore. I've got a bunch of notes archived. And now we're back here and it's looking a little bit cleaner. There we go. So there's lots of different buttons to check out. You can also go into list view where it shows it to you in a nice linear way. If you don't like it all jumbled up, I kind of like how it looks like a bulletin board. So this is a great way to stay organized.